Good afternoon. Thank you for joining us, Andrew. What thorn is pricking you as business in Nelson Mandela Bay around the situation with the vacancy in the mayor's office?
Good afternoon. Our challenge is that, like the rest of the country, we are dealing with COVID-19 and this emergency, as you will be aware, Port Elizabeth, Nelson Mandela Bay is one of the country's hotspots, and it will only get worse in the short term. And so this is a time that we need a functional municipality. We need our metro to be working optimally, and that has not been the case for many years. Particularly over the past few years, we've only had an acting municipal manager for the last 2 years, and we've had 11 acting municipal managers to date in that 2-year period. And then, of course, when it comes to the executive mayor, we do not have an executive mayor. We have an acting mayor, and that is also concerning at a time where we need leadership at every level to ensure that we can tackle the crisis.
So talk to us about how this is impacting you as corporate citizens in Nelson Mandela Bay. You outline a plethora of concerns there in that letter to the president, but also previously in your letter to the city itself, issues ranging from water availability, electricity infrastructure. Just explain those to us.
Infrastructure has long been a problem. The Nelson Mandela Bay, we have a backlog of infrastructure. A lot of our infrastructure is decaying. We have a water crisis on top of the COVID crisis. Our dams that feed Nelson Mandela Bay are currently 18% full. And so on top of everything else, we're also dealing with that. And then there has been long-standing issues with the general repair of roads and electricity connections. But you know, the relationship between a business community and a metro are critical to create an enabling environment for job creation. If that relationship breaks down, if the municipality is not able to provide an enabling environment, clearly the business community is not able to provide jobs. You need the two working optimally to grow the economy in this area.
So there's a meeting that is planned for, we assume, to elect a mayor. This is planned for the 25th of this month. Are you confident that this could provide a breakthrough, failing which then, if you then incorporate into your answer there, should the municipality be placed under administration?
You know, we just want to see a functionable municipality. For us as a business community, we are a political organization. It's not about which party is in control or not. What we really want to see is the committee structures working. We want to see the executive directors being held accountable. We want to see strong political leadership. We want to see council meetings meeting. I mean, the council has met once in the last 6 months, and when it meets currently, they get elated when they have 50% attendance plus 1 for the vote. Now, you can't function like that in a business. If half your shareholders don't turn up to a meeting, you can't operate under such an environment. And so this has become a problem for years now, and through numerous through numerous administrations. And I think it's one of the challenges that we have as a country, that these coalition governments don't work optimally when the majority is not clearly defined.
Sure. I'm out of time, Andrew, but I wanted to just drive you straight to the question of should the municipality be placed under administration, and are you optimistic about the meeting planned for the 25th?
We think that if an executive mayor is not appointed, if the budget is not approved, then this city has to be placed under administration, particularly because of the COVID-19 crisis, and that Nelson Mandela Bay is one of the epicenters of it. Am I confident? There have been many meetings before where they've tried to elect mayors and make other decisions, and those meetings have collapsed. Let's hope that in the interest of the city, these politicians put Nelson Mandela Bay first.
All right, Andrew Moore, thank you so much for your insights there. He's from the Nelson Mandela Bay Business Chamber. They are totally concerned about the situation where the council has not had a mayor since December.